Oh, hey, wait a minute. I don't remember that. Has that always been there? Yeah, the intro's fine.
While the Jedi struggle to fight a war on many fronts.
Oh, he said it! Well, almost. Why can't we just be in season 5 already?
I don't see anything on my scanners. Wait, there's something.
I was at least hoping to buy you guys dinner before just jumping in like this, but I guess, just give me a minute.
3:28 a.m.
It took me so long to realize that for some reason this Orbesh is backwards, but apparently what it says up here on the left is search, and then down here on the right it says power, which, I don't know, weird choice.
I guess we know what happened to the medical station. That's not good!
You thinking what I'm thinking?
Almost certainly not.
Hey, didn't say no. We haven't had many good moments of banter like this between Anakin and Obi-Wan lately. It's about time.
I feel right, Brian. I feel right.
Starting ejection sequence.
Obi-Wan's face right here just tells you everything you need to know about how he feels about flying. I forgot about these things. Why do we almost never see these? They're so cool, man. The way they bounce around and open up, just such a fun idea. I mean, it looks pretty damn fun if you ask me.
You always blame the ship.
You can hear these really cool sound effects when they bounce. It really helps sell this idea of these things being otherworldly. The way the dust flies off as the pods open up was a really cool touch. Ah, damn it. At least it's not backwards this time.
3 hours later.
Okay, so it took a while to realize that this was just the same thing mirrored, which makes sense, but it says, caution, explosive extrusion. Man, it's days like these where I wish they did more stuff like that time they wrote most important sport after football or whatever.
You all right there, Master?
I'm fine, Anakin.
Where on Felucia do you think we are?
Ah, geez, man, I would have had such an easier time if I had waited for this shot.
I don't like the look of that.
What the hell are those? I don't remember these random-ass guys walking around. Why is this basically a Pokemon? It's like Fraligator and Mega Swampert or whatever.
We need a plan.
You always taught me to go on instinct, and my instincts tell me to go that way.
I think we should go this way.
You never do things my way.
We crashed the ship your way.
I see your sense of humor survived the landing.
It's about the only thing.
See, man, this is what I mean. This kind of stuff is what I love about this show.
I think there's some smoke on the horizon.
Maybe they have a ship we can borrow.
Ah, okay, I get where they were going with this Akira Kurosawa thing. Man, I really barely remember anything about this episode. Next is the Zillow Beast. I guess this one was just a one-off episode, not part of that arc. Weird, but I guess I'm here for it.
They're growing healing herbs.
Niacillin, I believe. One of the most valuable crops in the galaxy.
Ah, I guess that explains why we never hear about it again. Do we? I don't know, I could be wrong. They look like these cool strawberry Yoshi egg things.
This place looks deserted.
The crops are ready to be harvested. No, something's amiss.
There's one thing I learned where I grew up. If you want to know what a farmer's up to, look in their barn.
I don't know, I got nothing here. That's just a weird thing to be familiar with. Do moisture farmers have barns? I know that's probably not the only thing they farm on Tatooine, but where did this come from?
This is an odd ship for farmers.
I get that you guys are Jedi and everything, but you probably shouldn't just be waltzing into people's houses like that, potentially abandoned or not. I mean, I wouldn't call it a war crime, but have some manners, guys, jeez. Why does this floor look so ugly? I'm getting anxious just looking at it.
Mystery solved.
We won't hurt you.
Kindly drop your weapons.
Hey, wait a minute. Back there, I see you. That's totally Boba's gun that he used in Return of the Jedi, isn't it? Well, I guess in other places too. Ah, it's my boy Classic Surfer Hat Dude. I love this guy for some reason. Fun fact, he's actually voiced by Dave Filoni too.
4 on 1 is hardly a fair fight.
You mean 4 on 2.
We don't count you, knee-high.
Do you count me?
Fucking got him. I love this random-ass droid-looking guy. Completely forgot that wasn't a real droid. You'll see what I mean later.
Can't you see these are Jedi?
You already made a deal with us. Help you with what?
Pirates.
Whoa, hang on. Wait just a fucking minute. I was gonna say this literally has to be the voice actor for Uncle Iroh in Avatar. Wait, it is! Well, kind of. This is Greg Baldwin, and he's the guy who voiced Iroh on the show after the unfortunate passing of the original Mako. I swear, man, he's almost perfect, too. Certain voices you can just instantly recognize.
We don't give the pirates a portion of our crop. They will destroy our homes.
I'm never going to be able to unhear this.
I see your dilemma.
We will have no money for food.
And yet you can afford to pay mercenaries?
These bounty hunters drive a far more reasonable bargain.
Just fight them yourselves.
We are farmers, not warriors.
I mean, come on, my guy. In another lifetime, you were the Dragon of the West.
We need a ship. Ours is beyond repair, I'm afraid.
Right now, we're busy.
Busy extorting farmers?
I don't hear you offering to help.
I know it's a little late in the game, but she's a female Zabrak, right? She's apparently from Iridonia or whatever, which is a planet that all the male Zabraks were from, right? But do they have females there too? I mean, somewhere there's females, obviously. I don't know how I feel about the hair, though. That just makes me believe that the males also have hair and just choose to shave it. And thinking of Maul with hair... Man, what a sight. I'm bald too, but if I had to shave around those damn horns, nah, I'd be flown in the wind, baby.
Unfortunately, we couldn't help even if we wanted to.
Why can't we help them?
We need to report that the medical station has been destroyed.
But-
Better they get robbed by pirates than attract the interest of General Grievous and his horde.
Pirates! 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 The pirates are back!
The pirates are back! God, I have no idea who that voice actor is, but it sounds so familiar and annoying. I tried to look into it, but I didn't really have any luck.
State your name and business.
My business is taking what's ours.
There is nothing here that's yours, unless you're here to buy it.
She seems like kind of a dork for a bounty hunter. I mean, a smart guy like Hondo would probably figure a deal between them and just screw the Felucians over for a big cut. Hey, listen, I'm all for the Felucians, okay? I'm just saying.
That's just good business. Ha!
Oh, fuck yeah, he's right there, baby! I literally fucking told you. I mean, I guess I've seen this one a few times, but yeah, it's one of those that just winds up getting skipped for the other bangers and rewatches, and I really am kind of just going in blind here.
I can't believe you came all this way to see me.
You know each other?
Tell them how far back we go, Kenobi.
Too far, I'm afraid. Might I suggest you stop threatening these farmers?
How much are they paying you? Does not matter. Whatever it is, I will double it. And all you have to do is step aside.
All we want is a ride to the nearest Republic outpost, and I'm willing to pay you handsomely for it.
You know, I like you, Kenobi. But, no one leaves this planet until I get my syllab.
So we already know that spice can be used as a drug or as a medicine, depending on how it's processed or whatever, but I don't think we ever hear about whether or not this is the same kind of situation. Ahsoka said herbs, so it's either one hell of a drug or Hondo's up in his culinary game hard on these weak weigh-ins.
This crop has not been harvested. You better hurry, old man, before things start to, die on you.
I love Hondo and how he's never really on anyone's side, unless it's his own.
How can 4 bounty hunters defend against so many?
These bounty hunters don't stand a chance.
You seem to lack confidence in our abilities,
You are in way too deep.
said the peacekeeper, who fails to keep the peace.
The rift in the galaxy is not our fault.
Yeah, tell him with that there finger, Obi-Wan.
If more worlds would stand up for themselves against the Separatists, this war would have been over long ago.
I don't really even know how to process that. Shouldn't that have been the point from the very beginning? Every Republic world just having their own military, and then other worlds jumping in as reinforcements if needed, like other countries do? Why did you even need to create a clone army in the first place, man? Your Republic citizens outnumber the clones by a whole lot. Yeah, I guess the Order 66 part was a pretty big prerequisite, though.
We'll just train the villagers to defend themselves.
But we are just simple farmers.
We'll have you ready.
Yeah, here's that classic, rolling up on an innocent farm village and having to train the villagers to defend themselves against an incoming threat. Classic Akira Kurosawa. Now, these farmer outfit things look really funny with these big-ass Hot Topic trip pants vibes. They even went out of their way to make these guys have different color outfits. Good job today, animation team. See, it just took 45 episodes into production for you to figure out how to change color and outfits. That's all, man. Not like yellow is the only color hat over here or anything.
Divide into rows of 5.
I told you, we are not soldiers. We don't even have weapons.
Wait, these guys are basically the lizard-ish versions of Jar Jar, or Gungans, I guess. No wonder I don't remember this episode.
May I? Yep, these'll do.
What a dick, man. Literally just grabbed the stick from this guy just to show them up. But what, make sure that they were heavy enough for these spins and shit? Come on, my guy. Don't get penisy.
With all the Silum here, it'll be difficult to squeeze the farmers in.
There's room.
What is this, man? Jesus Christ, are you trying to tell me that this was the best you could come up with to sell me on the idea that this is like a square bale of crops? It's a perfect cube almost with just a random ass painting on all sides. It doesn't look 3D at all. And it just pisses me off way more than it should for some reason.
You think I'm only worried about my profit. Is that it?
The thought had crossed my mind.
In your mind, I'm just like any other pirate.
Am I wrong?
Not entirely. I know what I'm doing, and I will keep these people safe. My way.
You know, my guy, we haven't seen Satine yet. You totally could have had a shot if you didn't just act like you own the place. I guess I just want to know how many more pirates there are like this in the galaxy. We get one in the Bad Batch, that one girl who really is kind of good in the end. Literally couldn't tell you what her name is, but that's for another show, not OCW. OBB. But then you have people like our good old Arcona warrior pal Alice over here being a bounty hunter, yet a bigger softie than the skin under Jabba's rolls. How do y'all make it out here? I want a show about these kind of bounty hunters, like an intense thriller yet comedy starring Alice himself.
Serapis! It's too heavy!
Serapis? I can't tell if that name is badass or just hilarious sounding.
Don't look. I'm having a suit malfunction.
Remember what I was saying about that bounty hunter sitcom?
Not very intimidating, am I?
You don't have to look tough to be tough.
You gotta be tough! You gotta be tough!
Every minute you waste teaching us to twirl these stupid poles is time you could have spent beating those pirates yourself.
Another band of brigands would inevitably come along.
If you make us do this, there won't be another harvest season.
He's probably right, though. It's hit or miss with Dave when he wants to tragically kill everyone we care about, but at least with the Lermans, it was actually the Separatists, not just some pirates that, frequent the planet Felucia often to raid random farm crops? I mean, maybe they literally just roll up anywhere and do all that, but I don't know, man. This episode is quite the trip so far.
Getting ready for a fight, are we?
I love that this is James Arnold Taylor's character watching James Arnold Taylor's character. I mean, I'm pretty sure that's him. He already did one of the pirates back in the Gungan General episode, but I don't know if this is that same pirate or not. God, dude, that hum made my teeth hurt. It sounds exactly like a dentist drill. I'm disappointed in you today, sound team. Dude, I love the way Embo moves. God knows how he can't see anything running like that, but whatever the hell this hat is made out of, it's so cool how he uses it. Is it funny that now I'm positive that this is James Arnold Taylor just by that little grunt noise? It's weird the things you pick up on voice actors doing multiple roles.
When this scout fails to report to Hondo, he'll be coming soon.
Rather than the alternative, we let him go and he just comes later.
Scout is not checked in from the village. He's long overdue.
Dude, what's your deal? Back up a little with that stank-ass breath. I love how he leaned in like he's whispering. I don't know why he'd be whispering in front of his boys, but then he's just not being quiet at all anyway.
You know what I always say? Speak softly and drive a big tank.
That's a good line, my guy. I'm gonna have to steal that one. Hold the phone for just a second. Who's this Smurf-looking traitor of a Kowakian monkey lizard? Where's the other one? He had a red one before. You can't just up and get a new one like that and not tell an OSW, my man.
Turn on the fence.
Have you guys had that fence this whole time? Other than ships flying in, how is that not enough? Wait, no, they weren't there in the opening shots of the village. Why did you guys wait until now to put those up? At first I thought maybe Anakin and them brought them, but that wouldn't work either. I guess power lines, no matter the kind, have a tendency of just popping up whenever you need them to, and then just disappearing. Whoa, damn, when you pause it right here, these are some ugly looking creatures right here. Crafty, sure, but I still don't get how this guy is a bounty hunter. You see how damn slow this guy moved? Oh, he's just here for the intimidation factor. We just let him join our group because he's our sister's brother, you know? I'm telling you, Disney, forget Skeleton Crew. Make this bounty hunter show. That's a fun moment, man.
Embo, can you hear me? You'll be all right. We'll get you inside.
I can't stress how often we hear that like 3-chord buildup.
Embo, can you hear me? You'll be all right. We'll get you inside.
I gotta keep my ears open more. I've been meaning to call them out because it's been popping up a lot lately.
Die, Jedi scum!
Damn, Hondo, I thought we were bros a minute ago. Jesus, Anakin. I love that little scream that thing does when he flies off. I gotta say, though, he came in pretty clutch a couple of times there. I see why you got rid of your other one. Oh, he's even got a yellow belly and everything. That's actually kind of cool looking. I take it back. I like this one better.
This effort is no longer profitable!
God, I love this guy. What an exit, man. I don't know how they managed to make him so ridiculous and yet hits home so well. I don't know if it's the voice actor or what. I'm assuming it is mostly, but the writing is always on point with him too. Also, good to see old faithful flying saucer over here.
There are crops to harvest, fields to till, huts to rebuild.
And tea to make.
We will never forget you.
Good luck surviving out here if you ever come back someday with Ayla Sakura. Ha 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 ha.
Still need that ride back to the Republic outpost?
If it wouldn't be any inconvenience.
On the contrary, it would be my pleasure.
Dude, I'm telling you, Obi, you totally got a shot with this one. Get a little adventure in your life, man. You don't need another rule follower like Satine. Okay, we've absolutely heard this end music here before, too. Man, this episode just wilded out with the familiar themes. Man, I don't even know what to say after this one. It's no wonder I hardly remember it. And what was with the Pokemon showing up in the beginning and never coming back to do anything? Missed opportunity. This is one of those episodes that doesn't really move the story forward, doesn't really do much in terms of flesh out our main characters. This is what we folk like to call our filler episode, ladies and gentlemen. Iroh was pretty cool though, I guess. Patron shoutouts. The biggest shoutouts to my commanders. Master Dracmir the Mighty, who cheated their way to Grandmaster by force copying and pasting everyone else's force powers during their trials. But silly Dracmir, that's not how the Force works. Paratrooper Matt Army, who once got dropped so far above a battle by the time they reached the ground, Order 66 happened, and not being able to hear the order, you can imagine how confused they were. Mr. Snuffle Esquire, from one of the richest families on Coruscant, who likes to give credits to the pirates in need, secretly in cahoots with them, and steals other rich people's stuff to sell it to Luthen at his shop. William Lynch of the Gorgonites, who found himself on a strange new planet one day after aimlessly wandering off a toy shelf at Walmart, found other toys like them, and started the planet Gorgon in the Outer Rim. Have you guys ever seen that movie? I love that shit. More shoutouts go out to my Master Jedis, Infred's Crumb, Tatooine's hottest ice cream salesman, so hot they went out of business for melting all the ice cream they were gonna sell. Marcus Fleischer, who had a habit of jumping off of tall buildings on Coruscant after a night on the town. Always wear a parachute, kids. Nate, the first clone trooper to actually get a sick deal after the new recruitment bill, getting sent to Alderaan and befriending some princess. R. McNasty01, who holds the record for the most slam dunks on the courts of Mos Eisley. And Varian, one of the best generals in the CIS, but also a secret lover of Palpatine. Dooku was all about that shit. More huge shoutouts go out to my Jedi Knights, Graphite, Corchin, and Salsus Volpes. Boy, man, Bad Batch is so hit or miss lately that I know I've talked about it in the past, but I don't really know if I want to do that show or overanalyze that show. At the rate we're going, it's honestly going to take 15 years, so there's that. Real quick, guys, if you're ever wondering where I pick my patron music from, right now I've been pretty much exclusively playing The Excellent Man from Minneapolis, which is a YouTuber also named Any Austin, who does a bunch of video game stuff, and he's got some sick music. I don't know, I dig it at least. Let me know in the comments if you guys have any suggestions or anything. I'll see y'all next time.